The most expensive cup of coffee I've ever bought. Is it going to be worth it? How can it be so expensive? And I think there are 3 reasons why a cup of coffee might be very expensive. 1. Scarcity. There's only a very tiny quantity of this particular coffee produced, therefore getting to taste it is a rarefied experience. 2 is competition. This is typically where the coffee industry itself has driven the price up, usually through something like an auction. The Cup of Excellence is a classic example of this. Or 3, preparation. The coffee might have been aged a certain way or brewed in a way that's kind of convoluted or complicated that has really added to the cost. This is a coffee grown on the island of Okinawa in Japan. Now, it's from the Nakayama estate, a small farm there. It's a typical variety and it's a natural process, which I think is important. The natural process means that after the cherries were picked, they were dried completely and then sort of hulled and broken open to get to the seeds inside that are dry. A coffee tree may produce, let's say, 300 to maybe 400 grams of raw coffee a year. And so their total production may be around 300 kilos. And that's of all qualities. The best stuff will be a smaller portion of that. Now, it's going to be expensive in part because it's a tiny supply, but also because of the cost of production. In Japan, people tend to be higher earners, and that will have an impact on the cost of production. Generally speaking, good quality coffee needs altitude, because altitude means lots of sunlight in the daytime and then cool temperatures at evening. So you're feeding the plant during the day and then slowing maturation at night. Lower altitudes tend to have much warmer evenings. What should you charge for something just because it's hard to access? And some would argue, well, whatever someone will pay for it, that's the right price. Okay, so the coffee shop we're coming to is a place called Shot here in Mayfair. They're trying to be London's kind of luxury coffee bar, and they have a menu of special coffees. Typically it's kind of island coffees. There's Jamaica Blue Mountain on there, there's Kona, there's Helena, of course there's some Kopi Luwak, and at the bottom there's the Nakayama estate, which is what I'm going to go and order. So I'm going to go inside, order some coffee, bring it back outside, and we'll talk about it. What I'm buying, what I'm going to taste is experiential. It's kind of wider than that. Give it a little stir. Way more acidity than I was anticipating, in a good way. It's a well-brewed shot, barista did well, really nice barista in there. A little dry in the finish, decent body to it, actually, nice texture. As it cools, there's a touch of woodiness in there maybe, like you can sort of detect a little bit of that lower altitude, but I don't think it has the sort of origin characteristics that's particularly unusual or wild or distinct to it. It tastes like ripe coffee from reasonable altitude, processed well, roasted well, but its taste and its price I don't think are particularly connected. Is it £265 tasty? Can anything be £265 tasty?